My name is Mark van Driessen. I lived in the USA for 15 years. I moved to the USA in 1990 on request of my company here in Europe to set up a new business unit in Houston, Texas. And I came back to Europe in 2005. Making friends in the USA is different than in Belgium. I must say that in the beginning I had a lot of problems making close friends. It takes a while in the US, okay, before you really get to know somebody. But at the end, once you have your friends, okay, they are very close to you and they certainly would do anything for you if you have any issues at all, and they will always help you, they're always there for you. Alcohol is a no-go during business hours. That means that you cannot consume any alcohol during business hours, not even during your lunches or dinners. It's not allowed. The companies also have a policy of testing their employees randomly for use of alcohol and drugs. Otherwise, alcohol has a similar role as in Belgium, social role than in Belgium, except that the legal drinking age is 21 years compared to Belgium, where it is 16 years. I was also very surprised to see that some parts of the city were still mandatory dry, means that you cannot buy or you cannot use alcohol in these parts of the city. Once you establish a trusted relationship with suppliers and or customers, business was done in a more and very efficient, direct way, and also a fast way. It was very easy to make new business relationships, even at the high level in large corporations. Banks were very supportive in financing new product developments and projects, and in general, easier to find financing through investment and private equity funds. Well, as a person, my colleagues were very, very friendly, supportive, and helpful. And this helped us tremendously with our integration process in society. But generally, I found that their level of education was less professional and of a lower level compared to a similar degree of from a Belgian university. Of course, there were exceptions to the rule, and as usual, the work ethics are mostly more relaxed, although deadlines are always taken very seriously. People work longer hours and take less prolonged vacations. Meetings are very much to the point and kept to a very strict time schedule. The workload is reasonable and for sure not extremely high. Extensive travel is needed, okay, sometimes for days, as you have to deal with long domestic distances in the US. Well, I must admit that we experienced a moderate culture shock. And this was mostly related to the way of life, okay, the way people live, okay, in the US and their habits of eating, their habits of going out, their life experiences, and certainly has to do with the lack of a lot of history in the US. Well, greeting people is, I would say, part of the way of life in the US. There's no way around. When you meet somebody, or even on the street or in a shop, okay, the first thing they ask you, "How are you doing?" And okay, you have to get used to that type of greetings, but at the end, people were very friendly, so we could appreciate that. Etiquette is quasi non-existent, apart from what is expected from the children with respect to the rude language and how to address their parents or older people. Politeness is a very important factor, okay, and expected at all levels of the society. A piece of advice, yes, the experience only, okay, of being in an expat position is highly recommended, I would say, and will make you a better person, both in your personal life as well as in your business life. I can sincerely say, okay, that I would not change anything, okay, knowing what I know now. I had a very great experience, which altered my life only for the best.